Hello YouTubers, and welcome to The Taste, and welcome to the Tier 3 Russian Cruiser review video for the Bogatyr. The Russian Cruiser line was added with the latest patch 0.5.4. The Bogatyr thus far is one of my favorites of the line. The default setup has the ship equipped with a 152mm gun which shoots some very high arcing rounds. The upgraded gun is a smaller 130mm weapon which hits for lower amounts of damage but shoots higher velocity, lower trajectory rounds. For the purpose of this review, I plan to only touch on the 130mm gun. I plan to compare the Bogatyr with other Tier 3 non-premium ships. Those ships are the Kolberg, Tenryu, and the St. Louis. The Bogatyr finished second total hit points, and it also has nice armor for its respective tier. Although I do not have the exact numbers for the Citadel armor, I did prove that the Tier 2 Chikuma with the 152mm gun could not Citadel this ship from 1 kilometer. That means that this ship has at least 129mm of Citadel armor, because with the Chikuma I was not able to Citadel the Dresden, and the Dresden has 129mm of Citadel armor. Thinking along these lines was a roundabout way to figure out how much armor the Bogatyr actually has protecting its citadel. The gun range for this ship is best in its class. AFT is possible for this ship, which is going to be remarkable because the rounds from the 130mm gun have nice flight times associated with them. The Bogatyr is last with regards to rate of fire, but this is okay because it can shoot 10 guns when full broadside. Similar to the Tier 2 Novik, the ammunition is weak compared to the other cruisers at its tier, but the chance to start a fire coupled with the sheer number of guns this ship has more than makes up for it. The turret rotation is dead last for this ship. 40% of the guns will require turret rotation, and the turrets are slow. Because of this, I feel that the Tier 2 Captain Skill Expert Marksman is mandatory for this ship. This ship is slow, coming in at 24 knots, and the rudder shift time is also poor. Once the rudder is turned, however, this ship can make a tight circle. This ship has an average surface detection, which really is not a big factor when evaluating it. Okay, so let's check out some gameplay footage. The gameplay is going to consist of a Battle Tier 3 match. All three of us, drinking 24/7, still reserved from the Stillcast 27 on YouTube, and myself, are in the Tier 3 Bogatyr. The only thing I'm gonna definitely want on this thing, well, we're gonna get AFT on this. That's gonna be awesome. But then I think after I get that Tier 4, I don't think there's a Tier 5 perk that I want, so I'll probably go back to getting Last Stand at that point.
Yeah, I think Last Stand might be nice on this.
With all three of us in Bogatyrs with this matchmaking, this should be a good match.
I haven't been sit yet, so
Yeah.
at least I don't know.
I think I got sit when I did the test of the Tier 2 ship. Although I didn't hear the annoying, like, ear-ringing sound.
Oh my god, I'm so glad it's gone.
Well, from what I've read, it's still there. They just turned down the volume on it. If you watch the patch video I did, Mike, I said, and my buddy drinking 24/7 is going to be glad for this one. Okay, there's smoke. That wasn't the best use of smoke I've ever seen, but I hate this glitch that they have in the game where now that I'm zoomed in, I can't see the smoke. They need to fix that. I was so excited on Friday to start playing this Russian Cruiser line. Just anything that was new content, I wanted to play it. I didn't care if it was Russian, German, British, just something new. Oh, hells yeah.
Middle push?
Ten rounds going out from a Tier 3 ship. That's awesome. The first salvo that I hit this guy with, I took out a gun. The second salvo that he hits me with, he takes out a gun. I don't know whether or not that's a characteristic of this ship. I really hope not.
This boy's thinking he might have made a mistake.
I don't know if he's thinking that yet. I think he's thinking I'm getting the cap. Why aren't you guys helping me?
Cap? Ain't no cap in this unless you're going clear to our base. Having a bad day, okay.
He's thinking taking 30 rounds to the face is gonna help him. The other Bogatyr is out of here.
Yeah, he's like, I ain't dumb.
He's like, man, that dude's dumb.
Last match it was like 30 rounds of neon blue coming at him. Now it's 30 rounds of orange. Analysis complete. Damage maximized.
Yeah, I'm going through their peak since there's only one destroyer. I'm going
through where? The islands?
right, same place
Ever
you're
you?
going.
No, I'm turning out, Holmes. I ain't.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm not getting all shot up by that.
Alright.
The amazing firepower of this ship shooting 10 rounds per salvo. It'll get any ship to turn out.
I'm waiting for you, Tenryu. I know you're gonna want to turn out. See how AP does on you.
You really don't need to be reliant upon speed when you have this number of guns, the accuracy, and the range. Samson in the middle, I might pop him. Oh, he did. Maybe I won't.
Have that pop and go.
Thought I was gonna have good pop saves, but...
Oh, St. Louis, you can't bulldog people anymore. There's a new ship in town.
Oh, St. Louis coming down the middle. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Let's get him.
Oh my. Trouble.
I think St. Louis stats are gonna go down, down now.
Oh, he's swimming. He thinks it's awesome. He's swimming. That's how awesome he thinks.
What a tight spread! Oh my god, it was like 10 shots right on top of each other, dude. Oh, what's the range on this bad boy, dude? I forgot to check. 11.3. That is a click better than a St. Louis. So this is more guns and better range? Bios.
You had to get me with that last second fire, jerk.
What a jerk.
So to elaborate a little bit more about the range, it's slightly under the range for the Karlsruhe, and it's slightly under the range for this Svietlana. But these guns kick the tail off the Karlsruhe and the Svietlana. This ship does have way more armor than all the other Tier 4 cruisers, but it's also a ton slower than all the Tier 4 cruisers. Actually, its speed's pretty close to the Karlsruhe. That thing is just junk. These guns are very similar to the guns that are found on the Russian destroyers, but they're even better than those guns because the Russian destroyers have L-50 guns, and these are L-55, so they're even more line drive shots and easier to aim. This became my favorite Tier 3 ship. I think we had a 100% win rate in it while we were grinding up the line. It was just awesome.
Still a tight match.
I know, I gotta get out
I'm
of
going
here.
bejesus. Be Seuss Jesus.
Oh no, that's bad. Oh.
So at this range, I don't think that the 130 mil guns could citadel this Bogatyr. The only possible way that they could is with the plunging shot, and I was too close for that.
Sorry, drinking. I think we're good.
Boom shakalaka still looking to dance.
Oh, Boom Shakalaka shoots AP, homies.
Yeah, that's why I'm worried. I had to get the hell out of there.
So as you all can see, the HE damage does not necessarily wreck a ship. What you're hoping for with this is a lot of fires because you're going to be hitting ships with 10 rounds, hopefully. Because of the ship's lack of speed, there's no real dodging around. What you need to do is have map awareness, stay at max range, and use islands to help you get out of bad situations.
The ship is on fire.
Getting behind that island allowed me to use my repair kit on the fire that I had, and now I can safely be assured that for a while I'm not going to be shot at with HE again. Now, I don't know if getting shot by AP from a battleship is much better, though. All those shots went over my head, though, so I think he was shooting at someone behind me. So there's a fire and he's immune, but watch how lucky he gets here.
Oh, you lucky dude. That he must have had a split second on that immunity.
Are you guys seeing the dispersion on these rounds? These guns are amazing. This coming up, I'll wait for it, was a 33%er in the side of my ship.
Heavy damage. It sounded like a horn. That wasn't bad. That's not bad.
I didn't like hearing that sound.
The one that sounds like a horn? That's not bad. Not
yeah.
the R2-D2 one. That was the bad one.
I'm gonna burn out and fade away,
Think
boys.
down the middle's where to go, PD.
Yep.
So I guess this is where you could say that you need to have speed to be able to redeploy yourself and get back in the action. But this ship is so good at every other regard, I can overlook that.
I did.
That Boga on our team is in big trouble.
Luckily for me, my teammates were about as slow as I was. So yeah, I'm chasing it, but I don't miss out on much. Uh-oh, that's not good if you're Jesus Jesus.
Alright, I got Hangover Homie with me, Panzer II, and Dr. Mirage.
Dr. Mirage.
Can't see him.
So I'm really curious to know how far along you guys got in the Russian cruiser line. Pretty much I liked every single ship. Tier 5 had some major surprises for me, and not in a good way. There were surprises like, holy crap, I'm dead from that? The Tier 4 ship, the Svietlana, was not that great of a ship, but I saw that coming, so it wasn't that big of a surprise for me. That Kirov, though, holy cow, was that a shocker. I plan to go right up the line for the ship review videos.
I've got your back, Hangover Homie.
I'm going to try to get out about 2 to 3 videos a week for these reviews. They're a good bit of work though, so we'll see how I hold up. Now I did play a little bit of the Tier 6 ship, and man, the little impression that I got from that thing, that ship looks amazing.
I'm not really closing distance on Hangover Homie, am I?
Well, they're gonna try to kite.
I am really looking forward to playing more of that Tier 6 Bodione. It's like a Cleveland with better armor, a little bit weaker guns, but the rate of fire is amazing, and the shots are so line drive, it's so much easier to aim with it. I think I'm going to love that ship, and then I think going to the Tier 7 is going to be a rude awakening for me. The Tier 6 has so much armor, and then you go to the Tier 7, which is the Shores. I gotta learn how to pronounce these. You go to the Tier 7, and the armor just disappears. At least that's the way it looks like when you look at the armor in the port screen, which I've come to find out that doesn't actually tell you much.
Torpedoes direct front.
Torpedoes direct front.
Torpedoes to port.
Torpedoes to port. Is there a destroyer left? No, right?
No.
Why are there torps to port?
Novak is taking a punch right now.
Yeah, he
Deep.
is.
Back to Mirage.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
There's a Tenryu coming up trying to torp. Watch him.
Okay, thank you. Possible double strike for test.
Here's your chance for double strike. Oh, he's
Double strike!
double strike.
That's awesome.
Wait. Kraken dubs is.
That's awesome. I hope that you all enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, please click the like button. And if you're interested in receiving updates as new videos are posted to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. I'm generally divisioned up with Steel Reserve. Steel Reserve has his own YouTube channel with a very unique series that I enjoy titled History in Combat. I definitely recommend stopping by his channel and checking those videos out. And as always, thanks for watching The Taste.